I'm a little frustrated because I want to share what I believe some fundamental knowledge with you about money getting or getting money in your landscaping business. And I've learned something very interesting. And my name is Keith Kelfus. I talk about how to go from 0 to 100K in your landscaping business. If you have an employee mindset and you're trying to get out of your job that you hate and get your business off the ground, or you just started your business and you want to get it to 100K, listen. Your obsession with getting money or trying to figure out how to get more money, or if you're upset by looking at other people or people on social media that somehow have figured out how to get money, or you have a friend who makes a lot of money and you don't understand how they do it, and yet the harder you try is the less it works for you, to the point where you're going insane and you keep pulling the work harder lever, but it's not working. Well, I want to talk about creating value. See, when you try to get money, it doesn't do anything. It feels like you're taking. But when you create value for like a customer and you have a nice presentation and a proposal together and you demonstrate value for a customer, they will give you money to create a result for them. Hear me out. The customer doesn't care about you. They don't care that you want to get money. They don't care about your struggling, your suffering, your personal life. They don't care if you live behind a dumpster. They don't care at all. So even having any emotions at all about why you're not getting money and how you're trying so hard it doesn't even matter. Because the more you even think those type of thoughts, if you are thinking those thoughts, is the less that anything is going to work for you. And you're going to go into your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, and you're going to be a 75-year-old man sitting there complaining about how you never got any money. Like, this really happens. And I'm not trying to be mean here. What I want to say is create value. The customers just want a result. That's all. When they're flipping through Google or flipping through a website, they're just trying to find, can this company or this person or this contract, can they give me the result I want? A great job for a good price? Can they give me what I want? What do I get? What do I get? I need to get this problem off my plate. I need to get this landscaping installed, these shrub trimmed, this lawn cut, these windows cleaned, whatever service. You're in a service business, you're serving, right? Oh, these guys look like they could be good. They got a good website, everything. They got 5-star reviews. Let me call them up. Okay, can I get my problem solved real quick with as least pain and struggle as possible? Oh, they answer the phone. Okay, they come. You come, you show up, you walk around. It could be $35. It could be 35 grand. I don't know. But if you can walk around with the customer and you have a presentation, you have professional proposals, right? You have great communication. Maybe you have a website with pictures of your work, or you have a portfolio. If you can demonstrate to that customer that you have served other customers before, you've done a great job, and you can get their problem solved right now, and you're a good fit, then the customer's like, okay, you're the dude. Where do I sign? Get out of my face. They're saying that to you, to the contrary. Okay, get out of my face. I don't care about you or anything about like you at all. I just care about me, because that's the human nature, right? They just want to get it done so they can live their life because they got all their own crap going on. Good, bad, indifferent. I don't know, right? So, but the better you can get at more swiftly and quickly demonstrating that you can solve their problem, and you can do that, get good at solving specific types of problems, like we only do brick pavers, period. Or we only cut grass, or we cut grass and we trim shrubs, or whatever you do. I don't know what you do. Whatever it is, you get good at demonstrating that you can create that value and that result for that customer over and over and over and over. And you've done it for a bunch of customers, and the customer sees you as, oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. But if you're really good at it and you have confidence and bravado and swag, not really, but if you have confidence and you show lots of, like, your business appears to be structured and predictable, where they will get a predictable result and a predictable outcome, that means it lowers the chances of stupid bull crap on the back end. It takes the customer's BS detector and lowers it down to like, all right, I got a very good feeling that this is going to be stress-free and easy to deal with, delivers a result. And the more warm and fuzzy you can make them feel about that transaction, is the quicker they're going to want to do business with you and give you money. That's how you get money. So the better you get at going around in the world, whatever your market is, and demonstrating through marketing and advertising and through work and word of mouth and integrity and building that thing. So what you're doing is you're basically creating offers. This is how you make money. You create offers, right? I do private coaching and consulting. I've been doing it for 6 years now. And I recently have dove into doing internet marketing consulting. This might not even be for you guys, but like I do, it's called high-tech consulting. So I do deep dive transformational Zoom calls with companies and with people. And because I've built an entire media business now with like hired 23 virtual assistants on my team. And this is an entire business now. And people are inquiring to me. They're saying, Keith, how do you do that? So on top of my landscaping window cleaning business, I have this whole other business that I'm doing now because I'm creating offers, right? Just like in landscaping, if you're selling a $15,000 or $20,000 landscape job, or even if it's $5,000, you say, you make an offer. Okay, we can get all this done for you. Here's a proposal, or it's $3,500, it's $5,000. We do this, and this. It's $3,500. What do you think, Joe? You want to move forward? Okay, we cut your lawn for $35. I got an idea. We'll just auto deduct, I don't know, $150 a month out of your debit card, or we'll do like a package for $2,500 for the year. We'll cut the lawn and fertilize, and you don't even have to think about it. You want to pay up front? You want to pay in the middle? You want to pay after? You're just making offers all the time. You're making offers to contract with, to do contract, to do business. Like, hey, I'll do this thing for you. You have this problem. I got the solution. You got a problem? I got the solution. I will give you a result. It's going to be $3,500. You want to do it? Yes, no, maybe so. And then you just go do a bunch of those all damn day. You're just making offers to people all over the place. Like, I got my assistant right now. We're creating proposals, all types of different proposals for like all types of shit. And I'm going to be sending these out to people all the time with their name on the header all over the place, offering people to do business. The more offers you have out in the marketplace, and the more things that are like $69, we'll do this, $120 to do this, we'll install mulch, we'll trim your trees, we'll clean your windows, we'll do your carpet cleaning, we'll do this. I have a lot of that shit going on all over the place, so the world can see that you're in business, and you can, hey, anybody out here, hey, you guys have this problem, $700. We got the solution. Just call this number, go on this website, we'll come out and we'll be your solution. We got you, we get it done. Boom. The more offers you make in the marketplace, see what I'm talking about? The entire feeling of you feeling like, am I not good enough? Do I suck? I'm not worthy. How come people aren't giving me money? How come I'm not getting any money? Like, all those thoughts are stupid thoughts. They don't make you any money. They just put you in a stupid, weird thought world of scarcity, and then you're just broke. But when you get good at creating value and making offers, and you back that shit up, and you can actually deliver results and then prove it and then document those results, videos, testimonials, website, pictures on your website, and document all that shit, and then go show other people that you've done that. Hey, I've done this for 74 people just like you, and they're all happy. Look at all these results. You want us to do yours too? Boom. All right, $1,400. Sign here, Mrs. Jones. Sign here, Mr. Jones. Sign here, Bob. Sign here, Jim. We'll be here the 24th. We'll be here the 26th. We'll be here the 28th. We'll see you at 9 a.m. Boom, 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 boom. I need a deposit check. Boom, 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 boom. And you're just collecting deposit checks, and then you're rolling. You're in business. You are an entrepreneur. You're in business. Everywhere you go, you're a walking, talking, selling machine. But you don't want everybody. You just want the somebodies. You expand the top as you dissolve the bottom. You dissolve the bottom as you expand the top. So you're always looking at that bottom 20%. Go, oh, I don't want that. Now I have a minimum. Okay, my new minimum is I won't cut a lawn for under $40, or I ain't doing no landscape job or showing up on a property for under $500. I don't know what your minimum is, but you got to have the minimum to get rid of all that, because there's all this administrivia. It costs money to do business. So if you're not making any money off what you're doing, you got to raise it up and put a knee, like a threshold. You got to put a knee. You don't know what knees and thresholds and compression ratios are. So I'm just kind of venting here, man. Imagine a strainer. Like there's you're dumping a bunch of dirt in, dirt, and you're straining it down like you're straining for gold. You got a strainer, right? And then there's like all this stuff getting through, but there's like dirt and rocks getting through and mud. But you want to smallen up the holes. You want to have a different type of strainer that's just catching, like all the dirt's going through, but it's sifting through. And it's just catching the gold nuggets, right? All different types of gold nuggets, right? But what is your minimum size gold nugget? Is it $300? Is it $40? Is it $800? What is your minimum price to do a job? Where are you sifting for golden nuggets at? What is your defined targeted service area? Like I'm squeezing mine a 7-mile service area. I'm thinking about squeezing it down to 6 miles this year. Like just take a map and draw a circle around it where your centralized spot is. These are the zip codes of the areas, and don't take any work outside of those service areas. What are the subdivisions you want to work at? Like start to define the space and define the territory. And then that way you can communicate in verbal, text, on the phone, on the website. We serve these service areas. It's like, it's easy. And once you get enough work coming in, you can start to say, okay, I'm only taking gold nuggets this big. Like, you have to constantly measure the math and measure the ratio for you and what works for your business to find out. Because here's why. I didn't set a minimum. And for like 3 years in a row, I was just taking on all this work because I was scared and desperate. Because every time that phone rang, I was saying yes. And then I was swamped up to my eyeballs with all this low profit work. And it wouldn't be till like June. So I'd work March, April, May, June. So I'd be booked up to my eyeballs. I couldn't take on any more work, right? Booked up to my eyeballs. And yet the phone is still ringing. All these customers and neighbors want us to do all this work. And they're like, we're so busy. We'll pay you whatever we want the work done so bad. We'll pay you whatever you want. We'll pay you a surplus. And I would just be like, okay, I normally would charge like $500, but I'll do it for $1,500. And the customers, because that was still too cheap at the time, the customers would be like, okay, 15, I'll give you 1,800 if you could just do it. I'm like, but I can't because I've already said yes to all these low paying customers over here and now I'm working for free. So you're jumping over dollars. You're jumping over $100 bills to get to nickels. There's so much work out here and so much money all over. It's literally raining money. I'm telling you, like, to me, it feels like there's like thousands of customers with money in their hand and they're surrounding you like you're a famous like pop star and they're begging you. Please take my money, please. And it's almost like the Titanic, like the boat is capsized and you're like floating on, like you got your little pontoon boat and you can only fit like 6 customers and you got thousands of them with money in their hands and checks. Please let me on the boat, please. And you're like, they're like, please.
Stick around as Keith returns with more of the Untrapped podcast in just a moment.
Hey, my friend, it's Keith Kalfas, and I have a special invitation for you right now. I'm doing a live event. Yes, a live, in-person, 2-day workshop, and I want you to be there. But here's the caveat. There's only 75 seats available, and they're already selling out. If you've ever needed help with the marketing and advertising and crushing it with the sales in your service business, this will be the most transformative workshop you can't afford to miss. Go to keithkalfas.com and get your ticket now. This event will sell out. I'll see you March 25th and 26th in Shelby Township, Michigan for the 2022 Marketing ROI Live Workshop. See you there.
This is Untrapped with Keith Kalfas.
So, and on the boat, you have like 6 customers that are like broke and they're complaining and they only have like $4. And they're like, no, you already let us on the boat. You already signed the contract and you already let us on the boat. We're not getting off this boat. You got to serve us. And you're like, why did I let you guys on the boat? When there's all these other people with thousands of dollars and they're like, please, we'll give you thousands. You're like, I can't. I already said yes to $4. Like, what are you doing? Just chill out, bro, and chill. I need to chill and be like, okay, this is really mean. I'm really horrible. Now I'm thinking. All right. So be like, who? Only letting people on the boat. I know there's thousands of you. But I'm only letting people on the boat, $50 minimum, $100 minimum. What is it for you? $700 minimum. Anybody who's got less than $700, you ain't getting on the boat. Like, this sounds horrible what I'm saying. But in the world of business, these customers, not all of them, because some of them really do like you. And dude, one of my customers showed up to my wedding. She was putting the roses on all of our tuxedos. The nicest lady ever, Mrs. Pilar. So nice, right? Showed up to my wedding. That's a real customer. But what I'm saying is these customers will throw you under the bus to save a nickel. So they're already on your boat and you're taking care of them. You're rowing your ass off while they're sitting there eating Doritos. And what do? They're looking around the whole time. Where can I find a cheaper boat? I got on here for $4. Where can I find one for $2? And like, you're rowing your ass off, and next you know, the customers are leaving. Where are you going? I let you on here so cheap. Like, we found a cheaper boat. We don't like you no more. But I thought we were friends. No, they're on to the next boat. And now your other customers who are going to give you thousands are gone. They're not loyal to you. They're loyal to themselves. It's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to be mean. So what I'm saying is you got to get more like business oriented too. And be like, hey, I'm sorry. I like you. I think you're awesome. I would love to serve you, but I don't want to die broke and homeless and penniless. I want to live in a nice house like you have one day too. I want to be able to afford health insurance. I want to be able to afford to take care of my kids. I want to be able to afford to put Christmas presents under the tree. I want to be able to afford when I have like a cavity and my teeth are falling out that I can actually afford to go to the dentist. But you don't care about any of that, Mr. Customer. You could care less if I live behind a dumpster. So you're not going to say this to the customer, of course. So we have a $200 minimum for us to show up on your property, because you ain't going to show up to my funeral. And I'm going to go find a customer who also wouldn't show up to my funeral and doesn't care about me at all, but has a job that qualifies a $200 minimum. It's just like really simple. I'm pissed off about it because I spent so many years not understanding this stuff. But when you get all the emotion aside, it's just data. It's just data. Just data. It's just data. So I did about 25,000 last month, a little over 25 grand. Last July, I did 60,000 in 1 month. I think I did 64 grand. Most I ever did in a month. I'm going to do it again. I'll do more than that. I know I'm going to do 100,000 in a month. It's just going to happen. And the only thing that's made me more money and get more money, the more I got out of all this weird, spooky head trash shit, and the more I went into like learning getting around people, like getting around really successful people who didn't think like that, getting around successful people who were crushing it and thought about like sales and marketing, closing deals, always on the prowl in a good way to provide value for new customers and closing deals, right? And I just got like a little tiny landscape business. I don't have some multi-million-dollar business, but I believe if you learn all this shit at a small level, you can have a highly profitable small business, and you can literally have enough money to go on vacations. You can get the brand new truck. You can get a house. You can have Christmas presents under the tree. You can go out to eat and get steak dinners. You don't got to stress about that little stuff anymore, and you deserve it. So think higher, think bigger. It's all out there, and the only thing stopping you is you. You're your own bottleneck. So if you got negative people in your life, don't tune them out, because they don't really know what they're talking about. Listen to people who have the fruit on the tree, who are actually making money in a good, legal, moral, honest, ethical, value-serving, creating way. All right, that's enough of that.
Join Keith Kalfas and industry professionals to get questions to answers like,
how do I automate the sales, marketing, and follow-up in my service business? How are other service business owners leveraging software, outsourcing talent, building teams, getting coached, and making such an incredible income? How do I turn my customers into clients and my clients into raving fans? How do I create a lead generation and referral system that brings me more new customers on autopilot? And how do I measure the ROI of what I'm spending on marketing so that I have predictable deal flow coming into my business? If you've ever wanted to learn how to automate the sales and marketing in your service business, then this will be the most transformative workshop you can't afford to miss. If you're sick of wearing 10 hats and doing 50 things at once, then the strategies you will learn at this live event will change your business and your life. Welcome to the Marketing ROI Live Workshop, where you will walk away with a tactical and actionable understanding of how to crush it with the sales and marketing in your service business. Get access to high-level training. Welcome to the Marketing ROI Live event. Click the link next to this video to sign up now.
The overall experience is just overwhelming.
We went through a lot today.
I've been to many other conventions and things. It was more like hands-on.
If you're on the fence, I would say, man, this is an investment in yourself, which is the best way to spend your money. If it's going to multiply over the next few years, but over your whole lifetime.
If you want to grow your business, this is where you need to be at. I learned so much knowledge. It's too much to say in words. It's unbelievable.
And with these campaigns in place, I'm going to be able to focus on lead generation and growing the business instead of running the business.
We knew about Keith. I heard he had a workshop, low cost, high gains, high energy, in our faces, direct.
If you want to invest in yourself and you want to have growth in your business, I would definitely recommend other people to come out.
Had high hopes. They were extremely fulfilled.
If you're like first starting off a business and it's your first year, or if you're in your like 10th year, there is no cap at learning.
I've been to a lot of industry events. This one has a ton of content.
If you want to smoke your competition, if you want to dominate,
come out here, be a part of this, meet people, make connections.
You go home, you're super energized, you put them to work, away you go, your business grows, and the next year comes along, and you're happy to come back.
all the guys that Keith brought in today were able to deliver strategies that I can take home with me and implement immediately into my business that are going to take my business to the next level. And I'm so appreciative that he brought together such an amazing team of people that I've been watching on Facebook and YouTube videos for a year now, and they're all here, and I'm rubbing shoulders with them, and it's amazing.
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. From Windsor, Ontario.
I'm from Waterford, Michigan.
I'm out of Bettendorf, Iowa.
From Peoria, Illinois.
From New York.
It's a worthwhile event. Come. You'll enjoy yourself. There's a lot of great information to be learned here.
If you have any interest in it, just pull the trigger.
It was awesome. It was amazing.
It was very informative.
The event was great.
It was worth the 8-hour drive.
It's awesome.
Inspiring, amazing.
Whether you believe in yourself or not, this place will make you believe in yourself.
I got motivated to a whole new level.
It was fantastic.
If you want to grow your business, this is where you need to be at.
Get your ticket for the Marketing ROI live workshop. You have to be at this event. You absolutely have to be there. If you feel it even a little bit, that means it's right. Whether you're just getting started in your small business or you have a multiple 6 or 7 figure business, this is the place that you need to be at. This is the event you need to be at. You absolutely have to be here. Get your ticket. The seats are filling up fast.
Oh yeah, come to my live event, March 25th. Go to keithkalfas.com to learn more.
I'm going to wrap up this podcast. Go to Keith Kalfas Untrapped on Apple Podcasts, and please leave the show a well-worded positive 5-star review. It helps boost the rankings of the show. I really, really appreciate it. Hit me up on YouTube, Instagram, at Keith Kalfas, and I can't wait to hear about your success, and I'll see you soon.